We've just reported that 27 students abducted by bandits from the Federal College of Forestry Mechanization, Kaduna State, have been released. To speak more on this, we're now being joined by the Commissioner of Internal Security and Home Affairs, Samuel ARUWAN. Good evening, Samuel, Honorable Commissioner. I guess it's a time for you to smile, considering 27 children who were taken away so many days ago have now been returned. Help us understand what happened and how they got to be released.
Well, I am happy, as you can see, and definitely it's something that deserves one to laugh or to smile in view of the circumstances that we found ourselves since 11th of March 2021, when these students were kidnapped in the Federal College of Forestry Mechanization. So we are happy with today's development, and we can't wait to equally have the remaining students of Greenfield University and all students who are in captivity across the states.
Well, Samuel, looking at the fact that there's not a lot of information out there concerning how their release was secured, and looking at the fact that your governor had said that no ransom will be paid to any kidnapper by the state government. So can you confirm to us, was there a battle to release these children, or was money paid to secure their release?
Well, what is important is the fact that the students are back. That sums it all. For us, this is what matters for now. And like I told you, we are also looking forward to when we will have students of Greenfield and other citizens who are in captivity. What you need to understand is this. Security issue is very complex, is very strategic. It's not all about playing to the gallery and achieving some goals that are temporary. We have a position that is known, but I think this is not a time to be revisiting a position that is known by virtue of what had happened. But like I said, what is important is we are very focused. We have a case in our hands, and we are not living in denial. We are very realistic. We are operating a transparent system here as far as security management is concerned. So I think we should look at what is ahead rather than spending more time on the issues that are well known.
Okay, let me ask you just before we wrap up this conversation, because we're really excited that these young people are back, and that's the most important thing, like you said. But there's been a conversation going on online where some people are saying, well, the government of Kaduna State should not be involved in celebrating because it was Sheikh Gumi and former President Olusegun Obasanjo that got them back. Is that the truth of the matter? And does it really matter to you that it is them and not the governor that negotiated and got them back?
I think running the affairs of a state is different from a debate that is happening in the social media. What I want you to know is Kaduna State government is not in any way competing with anyone. But what I want you to know is the fact that government is very focused. Government is not about individual. The primary responsibility of government is security and to ensure law and order. We are conscious of that. And I have made a very important point here, where I say that we will not play to gallery simply because we want to please people. We are very focused and we know what we are doing. Within the last 3 months, if you check the first quarter reports that we just made public, we've achieved feats that nobody is talking about it. So for me, whether people are saying that Kaduna State government should not celebrate or not, what is important is those that are in Kaduna, those that are following what is going on, are aware of effort and commitment and demonstration of political will by Kaduna State government in enhancing internal security of the state. So whether a debate is going on in social media, for us, it doesn't matter. What matters to us is with our 27, the remaining 27 students are back, and we are also looking forward to receiving the remaining student of Greenfield University. Governance is a serious business. Governance is not something that you play with it. So no matter what people say, we are very focused, and we will not subject governance into an unjustifiable debate. We are very focused, and by the special grace of God, our efforts will yield a positive mark for our state.
Well, Mr. ARUWAN, from your statement, can you confirm to us that you're currently in talks with the captors of the students of the Greenfield University in Kaduna State? Because you're saying we're looking forward to them being reunited with their families. So are you in talks with the abductors?
You want news. We also want our students alive. So I will not make a comment that will undermine efforts that are being put in place. What is important is the fact that we are on our feet.
So with the fact that just yesterday the parents were out protesting in Abuja, has this influenced the decision to go all out and get them back at any cost, or it's got nothing to do with the protest yesterday?
If you remember clearly, when I appeared in your program sometimes last year, I explained to you, protest or no protest, government of Kaduna State is conscious of its constitutional responsibility. Government is conscious of what it takes to provide security. And I also explained to you that if you find yourself in this situation, you are likely to conduct yourself in a manner that the parents were or conducted themselves at that time. But what is important is we are on our feet, like I said, whether protest or no protest, like I said, we are conscious of our responsibility, and exercising or demonstrating our responsibility is not predicated on whether someone carry out a protest or not. We are alive to our responsibility, but we need your support, because you have a lot of information about this banditry that is misleading, that is not helpful. When you meet bandits in their hideout, what they tell you is what they want you to hear. So when people come out to say, or when people are coming out to claim expertise on this issue, we just smile. But the only way that you can gauge and understand the real state of mind of the bandits is only when you listen to their conversation. When you listen to intercepted conversation, that is lawful interception, where you hear bandits talking about planning, how they intend to move, what they intend to do, how they will carry out their operation. That is what tells the real state of their mind. But if you are meeting bandits, and when bandit will talk to you, when you accept all that they tell you, you are accepting emotional narrative. But what we want you to understand is very simple. Where has it worked? What has happened in other states? In one of the states where they negotiated with the bandit, one day, 35 people were killed. The following day, 45. By the weekend, death toll was around 83. So where then is the efficacy of this? So if you are saying that government should sit down and negotiate, what is there on the table?
Right.
Someone will come into Kaduna State, attack, kill, rape, kidnap for ransom.
Absolutely.
So I can go on and on. This is not a conversation for today. What is important is we are in a happy mood. The remaining 27 students are back here, and we are looking for
the happiness definitely cuts across all states in the Federation, because Nigerians are really excited and also looking forward to the release of others who have been abducted in Kaduna State. But of course, looking forward to the government really securing the schools for that, to avoid even these abductions from happening. But in the meantime, we'd have to say thank you so much, Samuel ARUWAN, the Commissioner for Internal Security in Kaduna State, for joining us.